Red Sox fans are nature's yo-yos. On the way up, we experience an unreasonable exaltation that assures us that all is right with the world, that the planets are aligned, and that God loves us. Then we crash, and as we fall, we know that life is only suffering, that the world is a cold and malevolent place, and that love and passion are just ruses designed by a vengeful God to crush our spirits and kill our pathetic shoots of springtime hope. It was a warm September night, and I was on the way up. The Red Sox were winning. Sweet Caroline was ringing in the bottom of the eighth inning, and the seat next to me, instead of being empty, held a high school biology teacher named Lucy. We were on our third date, having navigated the shoals of introductions, coffee, and dinner to reach the point where I had invited her to a Red Sox game. Better yet, she had invited me to her apartment to see a baseball autographed by Roger Clemens. "Bum, bum, bum," Lucy sang, pointing her finger at the field to punctuate each bump. The song went on to say that good times had never seemed so good, and I had to agree. My seats are on the first base side of Fenway Park, up under the roof, protected from the rain in the fall and the sun in the summer. We had a clear view of the pitcher and plays at first base. My dad bought the seats in 1987, just after Bill Buckner and the 1986 Red Sox collapsed in the face of the Mets and the forces of history. He was sure that the Sox would be back in the World Series the following year, but he was wrong. The Sox didn't see the World Series again until 2004, when we beat the Yankees 4 straight and swept the Cardinals. I was at Game 4 when Dave Roberts stole second base and reversed the curse, but my dad wasn't. He had been dead for years, dropped by an aneurysm. I went to that game with my best friend, but I would have given anything for my dad to be standing next to me that day. Lucy danced until the end of the song, her ponytail bobbing through the back of her pink Red Sox cap. We sat and I draped my arm around Lucy, squeezing her shoulder as she leaned into me. The Orioles' bullpen was horrible. The Red Sox drew a walk, hit a single, and then hit a ground ball to the pitcher, who bobbled it, picked it up, looked at third, realized he was too late, spun to first, and realized he was too late again. Bases loaded. I drank my beer and felt my Droid cell phone vibrate in my pocket. I looked at the screen. It was Bobby Miller, my buddy from the FBI. Talking on a phone at Fenway was useless, so I texted. "At the ball game, Sox winning, too loud to talk." The phone buzzed again. "Need you now. Meet me at your house." Lucy asked, "What's up?" "My buddy wants me to go home." "You're not going, are you?" I laughed and pointed the phone's camera at her. "Smile." Lucy gave me a brilliant smile, all white teeth, blue eyes, and tan September skin. I took the picture and showed it to her. She nodded, and I sent it to Bobby's phone with a message. "Busy tonight. See you tomorrow." My phone buzzed again. I expected another request to arrive down at the house, but instead Bobby had sent me a picture. I opened the picture, and my stomach climbed through my chest. I put my beer down on my foot. It spilled under the seats. The crowd, the Sox, and even Lucy disappeared as I stared at a picture of a dead guy lying on a brick sidewalk.